What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. This is Lifestyle Aesthetics, where we teach you how to level up consistently over time. Today's gym at the Icon Gym, we are going to do a lower body day, starting off with the Romanian Deadlift Machine. So I have been getting good at putting up my strength. I went back on a 215 pounds here. And again, the idea is that when you do your Romanian deadlift, gotta make sure that your back is straight, so your posture is correct, but at the same time, you're hinging your hips and slightly bending the knees here. So this will work at the calves, the hamstrings, the posterior chain, all that good stuff. And then we are moving with some shrugs. And the reason that I like to do shrugs on my lower body day is because we have the convenience of the machine here. So I'm able to go heavy without hurting myself, racking off from the stack on the squat rack. So with the Romanian Deadlift Machine, I'm able to do my traps comfortably and still go super heavy, only aiming for 2 sets of 5 to 6 reps. And then on the last set here, so like a drop set, doing lighter weight, making sure that you hold the weight up at that stretch, at that pause, and then slowly releasing the weight back down. Okay, then we're doing some calf extensions here. So I have been increasing the weights. I have been putting on some more weight here. And the idea is that I want to get strong on the full range of motion here for my calves, since I'm trying to make them grow, trying to make them stronger. This is also going to help you with mobility and stability for your ankle muscles here. So by holding the stretch at the top and at the bottom, so the pausing at the top and pausing at the bottom for 1 second, will help you get some stronger calves here. And as you notice, I am removing the weight here. So the drop set here is essentially to get more hypertrophy, to get more development on the calf muscles here. And we take away 1 plate of 10 pounds. Doing it again for as much as you can, reaching full failure. Since again, you're at the machine, you are quite safe. However, do notice that my feet, so half of my feet are basically in the mid-air, so I could get that full stretch. Please make sure that when you're using this machine, you won't slip off. You're actually secure and not slipping away or fall down from the machine here. And then I'm removing another 10 pounds. So now we just have 1 plate of 45 pounds on each side. So this is the last finisher here, just doing this all out, dropping the weight little by little, and just blowing out the calves to get that good calf pump. So again, because it's easier now, we're able to hold that top stretch and on the bottom stretch here. Making sure that you do not neglect your lower body, especially calf muscles. And then here, since we have the machine free as it is, we are going to do some tibial raises here. So again, you want to make sure that the upper half of your feet are moving up. And this will strengthen the muscles around your ankles here. So this goes back into having a good stability, making sure that if you God forbid you get hurt, you won't be hurt too much. This is not like 100% injury prevention, but it will help you to lower the case or lower the possibility of getting injured if you get, like there's something that you do incorrectly, if you take a misstep, all that stuff. Trying to promote longevity and good long-term health here. So please do not forget to include tibial raises into your lower body days. And then here, what I plan to do is I'm taking off the weight. So we did start with 10 pounds on each side, and then we do 20. So I'm dropping the weight here in order to do like a drop set, just making sure that the muscles around the ankles are getting, correctly worked out, efficiently, effectively, fitting that full burnout. Since it's not that much of a range of motion, you want to make sure that you pause at the top to make sure that you feel that little burn, little fatigue around your ankle muscles there, to make sure that you are doing your tibial raises good. And then we move on to Pendulum Squats. Again, one of my favorite lower body machines here. Practicing the correct full range of motion, pausing at the bottom, going all the way on top. And because the weight is heavy in itself, I'm not too worried about doing 10 reps. What I am worried about is making sure that my form is correct. And then I go all the way down and all the way on top here. So I love this machine a lot. This and the hack squats. This is much, for me, I'm comfortable using the machines. I don't feel like any lower back pain, none of that stuff here. I recommend a lot doing machines if you guys are injured or anything like that, or if you just don't want to use a squat rack. You can still build lower body strength with this type of movement, this type of pendulum squat here, right? So as you see, I'm trying to make sure that my feet are planted on the platform, but naturally speaking, they tend to lift upwards, but that's fine as long as I'm not hurting myself, right? Everybody's body is different, so you got to play around with that. So on this set here, it's pretty much a drop set. I move one of the other plates, going to failure completely. And then we're doing some leg extensions, reaching very close to the end of our workout here. So right here, I'm feeling strong. I put it to at least 70% of the rack here, and I'm holding a top stretch to make sure that I feel like, my quads are getting fully developed, right? So on the way back down, you want to make sure that you're controlling it slowly here. So each set that I'm doing, I'm slowly increasing the weight one level upwards. And then this is like the highest weight that I'm doing. Again, they don't have the numbers here, but it's pretty heavy here. I'm trying to do these nice and controlled, resting for 2 to 3 minutes in between sets. Even though this is an isolation type of workout, the quad muscles are a big group as it is. So you want to make sure that you have ample time to rest in order to go heavy. And then we are going to finish off with some leg curls here. Again, you want to hold that bottom stretch and then slowly releasing it on the way back up. And this goes hand in hand with what the Romanian deadlift does. Your hamstrings and your calves are getting hit a lot. Posterior chain here is important. You don't want to neglect any part of your body. Don't want to have any muscle imbalance. Resting for 2 to 3 minutes again. So I feel strong here, much more confident. I'm able to do 100 pounds here. And again, you want to make sure that you increase the weights, increase the reps in the sets. Do a low volume, high intensity to become stronger naturally, but also having time to rest and let your nervous system recover. So that's pretty much it for the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit subscribe. Check out my shorts as well. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok in the description down below. And I will catch you guys in the next video.